Hi, I'm Cassie. I'll be giving you your tour today. So this building is Preble. What's nice about this building is like all of our major offices are here. So we have our admissions office, financial aid, the registrar's office. We also have the president's office, and media relations. Admissions, you can go in if you have any questions about your application or like the process, acceptance process or anything like that. You can call them or walk right in. Media relations, they're downstairs. They do all the articles and like a lot of videos and ads for UMPI. President Rice is amazing. He's very open-minded. His door is always open for students. He's like willing to talk to students about any issues or anything like that. So like don't hesitate to go in and talk to him. Upstairs we have financial aid. If you have any questions about your bill, work study, anything like that, or even need help with your FAFSA, they can help you. They're super nice upstairs. In the registrar's office, like you can go in and see them. What's really nice is you don't have to make an appointment. You can kind of just like walk on in, which I really like that because being a student athlete, my schedule is all over the place. So knowing I can just walk into an office and be welcomed, then it's just a really great feeling. So next we're going to go to the academic building, which is Folsom and Pullen. We're in our academic building. This is Folsom Pullen, so it's two different names or two different hallways, one building. This hallway is Folsom, and then this other hallway that goes this way is Pullen. On the first floor, we have two computer labs. One has Apple computers, one of them has Windows computers. You can print down there. This building's open from 7 or 8 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. So if you don't have a laptop, it's not a huge deal. You can come here, you can print. It is open to everyone. On the second floor, we have a lot of our classes. Class size is really like 14, and then UMPI caps it at 35. I've had a class 25 tops, so it's just about the size of like your average high school class, which I think that's really nice because you get a lot more like one-on-one time with your professor, and to me like that means a lot, like them knowing my name and like just me being able to go up to them and talk to them. I really appreciate that. On our third floor, we have an art gallery, which is full of different like art projects that students here have done, which I think that's really cool because they get to express themselves and like you just get to see how people view things or like see other people's talents, and like I really enjoy seeing that type of thing. And we also have labs, like our science labs, up on the third floor. So like biology or chemistry and that type of stuff. Professors really do care about you and want you to be successful. There's a lot of resources we have here on campus. So next we're going to go to Gentile. I will say that something about our professors is they're always willing to help you as long as you communicate with them. Whether it's if you need extra time on an assignment, if you're going to miss class for any reason, just reach out to them. They're very like understanding and they'll make accommodations for you. So we're in Gentile. Caroline Gentile, she was a PE professor here at UMPI. She wanted a building that was for community and students. So this building is open to the community. We have intramurals in here, so you might see a police officer or whoever playing intramurals. We have basketball, volleyball, and soccer for intramurals. Yeah, those all take place in our gym. No regulation basketball games or anything take place in there because this is open to the community and people don't want to like feel overwhelmed with too many people or feel like that they can't come because there is a sporting event going on. We also have an indoor track. So if you want to go run a mile or whatever, you can on the track. We also have a rock wall in here. A lot of students will go and do that or be a belayer. Sometimes after school programs will come and they'll go in there. Fun fact, it is the same size as the Green Monster at Fenway. We also have a swimming pool. No swim meets or anything take place here. There is an aquatics class that UMPI does offer. There's also swimming lessons that take place in there. Gentile's open from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night during the week, so if work study is something that you qualify for and something you're interested in, they have very flexible hours. We We have our fitness room. There's free weights, a lot of cardio machines, regular weight machines, things like that. For work study, you can go up there, you can clean equipment, that type of thing. We actually just got new equipment over our winter break, which is really amazing. I go to the gym really often, so next we're going to go to Wieden. So here at UMPI, it's my second year here. I do play softball here. I have 2 majors. I'm majoring in social work and psychology, as well as having a minor in drug policy and intervention. So this is Wieden. This is where our basketball games take place, volleyball games. This is where we have convocation, which is pretty much just a really big pep rally that the school has. First year students will come in, they'll sit with their major, we'll have a couple people speak, and then first years will go onto the stage and get a t-shirt that matches the color according to their major, and then they'll go and sit with the upperclassmen who are in the bleachers throwing balloons, confetti, have silly string, whatever, and then they get to cheer really loud, and then they get to go and whoever cheers the loudest gets to go and eat lunch first. And then we also have commencement in Wieden. So it's kind of like a full circle, you know, you start here and you end here as well. We also have our auditorium here. We do have a lot of events that take place in there, such as we just had a variety show not that long ago. So it's pretty much like a talent show. We've had comedians come, we've had magicians come, we had this balloon guy come. He was really cool and really funny. Sometimes the community will put on events such as musicals, or sometimes they have bands that play. So Wieden also has a batting cage for baseball, softball players. It is like a projector, and there's a machine, so I think that's really cool because I am on the softball team here. So we also have our AT room, our AT classroom, and our PTA classroom here. Something that's really nice is that a lot of exercise science students are working in the AT room, so that gives them like actual hands-on experience, which I really like because like there's no better way to learn other than hands-on. So yeah, coaches' offices are in here as well. There's a lot of work study options here in Wieden. So now we're going to go to the SIL. A lot of stuff here at UMPI is open to the community, which is something that I really like because you like get to know people in the area, and this community is just very different from most places. So we're in the SIL. There's 3 different floors in the SIL. We're on the main floor. You can use your inside voice, you can meet with groups. You can also do tutoring in here. Tutoring is student-based, so a lot of times it is another student tutoring you instead of it being like a professor or some other adult. I really like that. It's so much easier. You can relate more to a student, I feel. We also have our writing center. That's also student-based. You can make an appointment online, come in, and they're kind of like a tutor for papers in a way. They'll help you with your punctuation, grammar mistakes. If you just need help writing a paper, they'll help you. We also have our tech center on this main floor if you have issues with your email or anything like that. We also have our volunteering desk in here. If you know you have to volunteer for graduate school, or if it's just something you enjoy doing, you can come here. We do have a computer lab up on this main floor. On the bottom floor, we have another computer lab. It's really quiet down there. There's quite a few computers in there. There's also couches, so if you want to, study in it or do your homework in a more quiet area. We also have student support services down there, advocate for students. They'll help you make accommodations for your classes if you need to leave early, if you're going to miss a class for any reason. If you have any disabilities, you can go there and you can see them. Something that's really nice is that everything is confidential. So, like, your professor's just going to know what the accommodations are, and they're just going to follow through with that, which I really like that. On the top floor, we do have another art gallery. We also have our actual library, so all of our books are up there. We also have desks, couches, bean bags, chairs. It's also the quiet floor, so if you have to take a test or anything for an online class, or if you just have a bunch of homework, you can go up there and you can do whatever. You can make yourself comfortable. So next we're going to go to the campus center. So this is our campus center. This is probably where you're just going to see the most amount of students. We do have a Starbucks here. When you pick your meal plan, you can decide how much money you want for like dining dollars. There's a $1.50 and $2.50, and this is where you can use them. You can get wraps, sandwiches, you can get burgers, chicken tenders, all that stuff all throughout the day. A lot of groups will actually come into this room. A lot of activities happen in here. We've done pumpkin carving, they've done stuffed animal stuffing, paint nights, games. Sometimes we just see people in here watching the TV, whether it's movies or some game that's on. There's always a lot of people in here doing something. We also have our cafeteria here, which is upstairs. So when you decide your meal plan, you can decide however many meals you want per week. Something that I really like that our caf does is they can do a lunchbox for you. So as long as you go in a meal beforehand, I could go upstairs during lunchtime and I could fill out a paper either saying what type of sandwich or salad I wanted. I could get 3 sides as well as a drink, and that counted as one meal. You just let them know what time you want to pick up your lunchbox, and you can. So I'm going to bring you to the store now. So this is our campus store. If you're interested in getting Christmas presents for anyone or just having your own UMPI apparel, this is definitely where you would come. We also have our mail room in here. So if you are expecting packages or any type of mail, you can come in, you show them your ID card, and they'll get your mail for you. You also get an email when your packages do arrive. You can order textbooks through the campus store as well. I really like how UMPI does it. You can go online to their website, you go under bookstore, then you go under order textbooks, and then you get to pick what classes you're in, and then it will tell you what books or materials are required or optional. So now we're going to go to the dorms. Here at UMPI we have doubles, triples, and medical singles. Every room has a bed, desk, chair, closet, and dresser for each student. What is really nice about UMPI is that laundry is free. You are allowed to have mini fridges, microwaves, coffee pots, Keurigs, TVs, gaming systems. The only thing that UMPI doesn't really allow for students to bring is hot plates, or you cannot have candles. So this is Emerson Annex. It's actually a pretty important building. We have Linda, who is our nurse. We have Ralph, who is our counselor. If you get a parking ticket or any type of ticket, you can go and see Fred. If you're sick or you need some type of medicine or anything, you can go see Linda. If you are feeling anxious or stressed or just anything at all, you can go and see Ralph. Everyone there is very kind and really, really nice. So this is South Hall. This is where all of our professors' offices are, as well as our advisors' offices. So if you have any questions about your classes, your professors will have office hours put in their syllabus. If you want to change your major or add a minor or anything like that, you would go and you would sit down and talk to your professional advisor.